Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Neymar.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni van Bronckhorst, someone who excels both as a defensive midfielder and a fullback. He's going to have to be busy in trying to cover both positions while ensuring that the team keeps its overall shape.
He is that kind of player, one who any team cannot have enough of in this day and age.
Exactly.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Foden!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Neymar. Foden. Neymar, and he's cut it out, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Del Piero. And here's Batistuta. Del Piero, given the lift of his goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Del Piero, lobbed in behind. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Del Piero. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's gone for a throw-in. De Bruyne. Batistuta, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Owen. Turkey appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Batistuta, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking here to chip it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they win it back again. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the finish! No mistake! Turkey are back in business. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Owen. Number 9, Del Piero. Number 47.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
7,
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And he's certainly onside here.
Turkey clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitutions taking place.
Varane attempts a clearance. Dani Olmo gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
It's Pato! And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Irwin is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Albertini makes the interception. That's a sharp pass. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And he's intervened well there. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's gone loose. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge, face to face with the kick. Shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Puskás is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rummenigge. Quality ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Puskás. And here's Ibrahimovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Puskás. Picked out brilliant. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Turkey with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Puyol gets over and intercepts.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distance.
Rummenigge! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Dani Olmo tries a cross.
2 added minutes has been
Defending of the desperate variety. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's seen that early, Used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge is herring after that one. De Bruyne. Puskás pinches it off him. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. No way through there. Del Piero. Well, that has not gone well. Lahm. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. He shifted it to the flank. Del Piero. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's on it, can he get away? Has a look and plays it forward. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Puskás. Now he's got space here. Thinks about the shot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, Red, nice interception. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Puskás. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Puskás. Foden. He is through here. There's the shot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona, real chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There won't be another chance after this one. Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rummenigge, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good-looking ball. Again, the flag's up. He's had it taken off him. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in space and looking for options. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Zanetti. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Rashford. Pull it. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's McAllister. Tries to play it through. Rashford. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Gamba Osaka really could have done without this. So the would-be breakthrough moment. (1-0), never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer for Brazil after 18 minutes is number 10, Neymar.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely aimed pass. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. Oh no, this does not look... Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's had it nicked away. And this is Hullet. And he's got the beating of his man. Upamecano getting this one clear. Here come Brazil on the counter. And he's found a way past. An uncompromising challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just eases him off the ball. Szoboszlai plays it forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Bale! That was travelling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Out of play for a throw. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Threads one in.
That's just...
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away? Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Gamba Osaka can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pull it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rummenigge! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's fabulous. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Upamecano gets good distance on it. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rummenigge. Bale. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Gamba Osaka go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Just 5 minutes left.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Benatia proves too strong. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field is number 9, Dennis Law.
And it's Vieira. Now who's going to be first to this? Marquinhos. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. And we're done. Gamba Osaka have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Report to the staff room immediately.
The end of the game. Reflections? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physical.
He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played right into his path. Gattuso. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Deftly away. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Oh, they could be... Chance! Goal! Turkey! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
For Turkey, after 16 minutes is number 32, Vieri.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Knocks it into space. Cafu. There they go, hunting in packs. Now who's going to be first to this? It's Bale! And that is wildly off target.
Gamba Osaka have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
He has found a way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Turkey with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gamba Osaka are looking to go forward now. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Makaleli. Pressing high and with purpose.
Gamba Osaka certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's in space and looking for options. Rummenigge! That is some save from Khan! Van Dijk. Vieri, given the lift of his goal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. And here's Donatoni. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Gamba Osaka really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's going to be another throw. Referee's given a throw. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Vieri. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's there to get it away. And he was quick to react. Now it's Vieri. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieri shoots! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Szoboszlai is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Save from Khan! In for the pieces! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass somewhat off target. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, crossbar! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Soboslai. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Rijkaard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they've got rid.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bale chasing after it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Quality ball. Back into the middle. Oh, no joy this time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
McAllister was in no mood for any of that. Time added on 4 minutes. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 1, Khan.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 16, Mike Magnon. Substitution in progress.
That's very neat. Magnon. Szoboszlai. He's found a way through. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
We are glad to inform you that
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic. And
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to...
Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There will be a throw-in. Gattuso. Searching pass he's played there. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Zanetti. And he's forced to go back. Pullet. Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mike Magnon. Coming on the field, number 20, Pele. Number 1, Khan. Substitution in progress.
Gamba Osaka really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shot could be... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he was quick to react. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Bale. Real chance here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had it taken off him. No, he refuses to take the bait. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gamba Osaka are opting for an early change in personnel. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Gamba Osaka with this to level it up. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And he's managed to gift it back. And he welcomes it in. It's Bale! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Pele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Driving on and making good progress.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Pele. Alexander-Arnold was in no mood for any of that. Opts for safety. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Pele. Coming on to replace him is number
And the action
9,
is back on the way.
Substitutions.
Gamba Osaka can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Bale. Bale gets through and... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Bale. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Shoots! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Vieri. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. That is definitely not his best. Fletcher. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Nicked it back promptly. He is, and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Darren Fletcher.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please take some time out to give your support.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.